Hello everybody, welcome back to Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. Today we're gonna be playing Chapter 5. So let's go ahead and get started. Chapter 5, 8:34 p.m. When Lynn lost her life for the second time, she was being detained on suspicion of my murder, but I saved her, hoping to solve my own mystery. Living creatures can choose to live their lives in one of two ways. They can either submit to their fate, or they can try to change it. Lynn is definitely in the second camp. As soon as I got back to the junkyard superintendent's office, this fact was really brought home to me. We told you not to let the suspect get out of your sight. My apologies, sir, but I never thought she would run away. Lynn is our angel, I mean a friend. I mean, she's like family to us. Angel, friend, or friendly, they all run when they have the chance. Do you have any idea how many years it's been since my wife ran away? I'm very sorry, I have no idea, sir. You'll never make detective at that rate. Now find Lynn. Yes, sir. If Inspector Cabanella gets word of this, it's all over. So our red-headed detective escaped, did she? But I just barely saved her a few minutes ago. Whew, she's fast. Well, guess I'll look around for leads. So, you kinda wanna go here, and this guy has got some dialogues. It just might be time to clean this room up, but will that close the matter? Her appearance here of all places, and tonight of all times. I hardly think it's coincidence. And once you've done that, you can go back up and scroll the screen to get this guy's dialogue. But I guess we gotta get closer. So we move this stepladder. That old pigeon man. Do you suppose he's carrying out some sort of research here? Look at all these precision instruments and complicated devices. What are you doing? Sir, I think maybe this is how Lynn escaped. Through here. She couldn't possibly fit in that tiny little elevator. Oh, I don't know, sir. Lynn is pretty slim. Fool! Don't you know that women can make themselves appear slim through fashion? To this day, I still don't know how much my wife really weighs. I'm very sorry, sir. I had no idea. You'll never make detective at that rate. Anyway, where is that old pigeon man? Oh, him, sir? He went through the door behind me, sir. It won't open. Apparently that door leads to the basement, but it's currently locked, sir. These instruments, they're all very suspicious. You'd better keep your eye out on that old man too. Yes, sir. Alright. There's nothing really more to inspect here. You just gotta make this stepladder move, which is gonna make the officer see it, and he's gonna come along. And while he's doing that, we can make this desk lamp over here swivel and get ready on the light portion. I could swear I just saw this thing move. Don't tell me. Could it be? It sensed the tension between me and the detective and moved to get away from it? That was an unexpected tangent. I'll never make detective at this rate. What I need is some sort of achievement, a feather in my cap. If only I could find a helpful lead, that might do the trick. A helpful and blindingly obvious lead is staring you in the face right now. And that lead is this notebook over here, so we gotta make him see it by turning on the light on the desk lamp. Huh? This is Lynn's notebook. If I give this back to her, it might spark something between us. What to do? What to do? This is a very complicated matter.
What have you got there?
What? This? Oh, this is,
Wait a minute. Is that...
Yes, sir! It's Lynn's notebook.
Notebook, eh? Come to think of it, there was something about that in the report. Something about her looking at her notebook and making a phone call. This must be it. The telephone number with the big circle around it. Aren't you curious to know who she was calling?
I am. I really am, sir. I'd like to know. Oh, but I don't have any ulterior motive for wanting to know, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
This number might be an important lead. I'd better check it out.
So he's gonna call that number. And we're gonna go ahead and jump right in.
Hello? To whom am I speaking, please?
Yes? Hello?
This is a criminal investigation. We need your cooperation.
Hey, I know that voice. Is that you, Detective McCall?
Oh, is that Officer Bailey?
What's up, sir? You don't usually call this late.
Oh, did you get a call from one of our detectives, Lynn, earlier?
From Lynn? Yes, I did. She calls every night. Maybe she senses it's about to happen.
Did she say anything special?
No, not really. Is something wrong?
Yes, well, I might be contacting you again if I have any other questions.
And we have a new telephone number?
I'm going to file the report.
Oh, I messed up there. Let's try that again.
I'm going to file the report down at the station. I need you to be vigilant here.
Excuse me, Detective, but
What is it?
that notebook. Would you mind if I gave... never mind, sir.
Just stay on your toes.
So right away we go to the new number that we got, which is gonna lead us to the police department. What was that call all about? I heard you say Lynn. I don't really know. If I had to take a guess, though, I would probably say something's going on with her. The only place in the world where nothing is going on is inside your brain, Bailey. What is that supposed to mean? Man, I love Officer Bailey. He's got some pretty cool animations. I mean, I know what the words mean. That's not what I'm asking. That was my way of expressing indignation, putting it in the form of a question. I just hope Lynn's not doing anything crazy. I'm a fan of hers, you know. According to my log, Lynn has been calling here nearly every night as of late. So let's see. This is the place Lynn took all that risk to call, eh? But what exactly is this place? So we gotta wait for the officer to write something up, which is here, and we're gonna let it loose. Hey, what's this? I'm gonna try a different voice. Yeah, why not? Oh, that? I wrote down my duties for the night so I wouldn't forget any of them. You can't keep them in your head. It's not like you have a ton of duties after all. Use a little brain power. What are you talking about? Weren't you the one who just said nothing was going on inside my brain? Didn't think you would take it in quite that direction. So let's see this important to-do list of yours. 9. Take prisoner C38 to the telephone room. Yes, he just made a request to use the telephone a while ago. 9, eh? That's when Lynn usually calls. Well, we can't let her talk to him tonight. Rules are rules. Oh, poor Lynn. Sure, wish I could comfort her. What do you think you're doing? That's my important duties memo. That's okay. I've got it memorized for you. Well, it's your duty to guard the telephone room, you know. Just make sure you do your job when the time comes. And we have another phone call. We're gonna jump to that. It's Lynn. Hello? Lynn? I'm sorry. I don't have much time. Please let me talk to him. I'm sorry, Detective. I can't do that tonight. You can? But you always let me talk to him before. Well, the telephone room is already reserved. That's why. Oh. By the way, is something going on with you tonight? What? Why do you ask? I got a call from one of the other detectives a minute ago asking about you. Oh, really? Well, I don't think it's anything important. Officer Bailey? Do you think you could keep this call just between us? Even if only for tonight? Well, Oh. Well, I've gotta go. I'll call again tomorrow. Oh boy. Well, I guess I'd better call the detective division.
Hold on there, Bailey.
What?
Don't tell me you are going to report that call from Lynn.
What else can I do? It's my duty.
Just write it down on one of those important to-do lists, and then I can wad it up and throw it away for you.
You mean you want me to keep quiet about it?
Well, isn't that what she asked you to do?
Well, yes, but
Tonight is kind of a special case for us. Can't you make a special exception for my Lynn too?
special case, huh? Alright, you win. And now we're gonna use the new phone number that we just got and go here. And look what we have here. Lynn's dead again. Who would have thought? Lynn! Lynn! Oh, why couldn't it happen to me instead? I'm no use as a police officer. It should have been me. It looks like she's dead. We'd better not touch her. Who did this? Who shot Lynn? Hey, excuse me, mister. You talking to me? This room, there aren't any exits besides this one, are there? Do you see one? Huh? Then how did... We must have one of those mysterious locked room murder cases on our hands. One of those cases where the murderer vanishes into thin air in a vacuum. Just go find a real detective. I'll keep watch here. Yes, sir. What a terrible turn of events. So, now a locked room murder, eh? Things never get dull for our redhead. I know of a certain inspector who might dance around at the thought of a mystery. But no mysteries for me. Not when I can rewind time and talk to the victim herself. Guess it's time to go back and see the truth behind this murder with my own eyes. And so we're gonna go and talk to Lynn. I died again. I thought you'd be a little more grave under the circumstances. Yeah, well, this is the third time. After all, it's scary what a girl can get used to, don't you think? Frankly, the way her mind works is a whole heck of a lot scarier to me. So what happened to you this time? Who shot you? I don't know. What? I'd like to know myself. Who could have done it? Who shot me? What are you asking me for? Oh boy. Guess I'll just have to go find out for myself. Okay, you just go do that. Hurry along now. I get the distinct impression I'm being used here. Okay. Looks like it's time to go back. Back to 4 minutes before your death. And we rewind the time. Let's see what happened. How long has it been since I locked this room up in the darkness? I once thought the truth could be discovered in darkness. Maybe it was just that the time wasn't ripe. Man, the music in this game is amazing. So good.
gonna take a swig of this delicious water. Stay hydrated, guys.
Bam, bam, bam. And let's find out how she died now.
That's the truth behind our locked room murder?
So the murderer was a mechanical murder machine.
Murder machine?
When I came into this room, it was pitch dark, so I turned on the light. That must have been what set it off. The murder machine, I mean.
Can you please stop repeating the words murder machine?
That old pigeon guy must have made it. But why?
What could be the meaning behind this weird room?
Anyway, we'll have to find some way to stop that creepy machine. Once Cupid fires his arrow, it's all over.
Okay, so now we know what to do.
And this one is quite a tight puzzle here.
So the first thing we gotta do is wait for this guy over here to move. And as he's moving, we're gonna go up to this lantern or the lamp. And then, okay, go up to the telephone. And we're gonna be staying at the telephone because once it rings, we're gonna choose the option of going there instead of staying here.
Oh, is this a superintendent? I'm so glad. I thought I was all alone.
And we're gonna go there. Now, once we arrive, the kettle is gonna let off some steam, and before it does, we're gonna quickly go and close this up, which causes a whistle.
Lynn ran away. The detectives yelled at me. The pigeon guy man ignored me. And then the cattle nearly scared me to death. My life is in complete shambles.
That's gratitude for you. You were just trying to warn him with the kettle whistle. Would he have preferred getting scalded by the steam? Well, at least his fate was changed a bit. That's good, anyway. And that's the point of fate changed. Now, we have a way to go down here. We're gonna go and hang on to this ball. And this is all gonna happen quite quickly now. So once the ball drops, we're gonna quickly go over here, open this door, go back to the ball, and go to this toolbox. And we're gonna wait for the right time to open it, which is now. So the shovel will swing, the ball goes and moves the Cupid and turns him around. And party poppers. And that's how it's done. As you guys saw, the timing is very tight on that one. What just happened? Looks like your future just got a whole lot rosier. Your death has been erased. Again.
Thank you. You kept your promise, didn't you, Cecil?
My promise?
You said I'd see you again if I died.
I don't remember making any promises. It's all for my own benefit anyway.
And thus the fate has been averted. What could this room be all about? I can't imagine. Those things that went off at the end, those were party poppers, weren't they? Party poppers? I have no recollection of what they are, but that's no surprise. The party poppers, the gun going off, it seems familiar somehow. I'll leave that part of the puzzle to you. I have my own puzzle to figure out. Well, shall we go back now? Back to your new present? And so we're back to the present. Sissel? Are you there? Lynn is talking to me? If you're there, could you say something? If you're not there, I guess I'm just a weird girl who talks to herself. Well, you are kind of a weird girl, whether you talk to yourself or not. And so we're gonna go talk to Lynn. You're here! I knew it! I just had that feeling. Shame on you for stepping foot into a girl's head uninvited. Wait a minute. Don't give me that a ghost doesn't have feet bit. It's just a figure of speech. Hey, did I say anything? There, that tone! It's that tone of yours that makes me mad. So, did you have something particular you wanted to say to me? I just thought I'd share some information with you. I'm investigating a case right now. A murder case. And I'm doing it alone. A murder case? All by yourself? Yes, well, that's because the case was closed a long time ago. The culprit is already behind bars, forgotten by the world. So why are you looking into it then? Because I think the person's innocent, that's why. There's something strange behind the case. Some big mystery. I firmly believe that. So anyway, I finally have my memory back. I'm not at liberty to tell you about the case, but if there's anything else you want to know, I'll try to answer what I can. Lynn is my only lead. I would like to ask her about a few things. Let's ask her about the one who shot me. You have your life and your memory back now. So let me ask you again. Who shot me tonight? Yeah, I thought that might be the first thing on your mind. What else would it be? There's a good chance I was shot while I was with you after all. I'm afraid my memory just isn't clear on that part. Not clear? I met with you tonight, and then you fell down right in front of me. I think I remember seeing that part. I'm pretty sure you were shot. Maybe from somewhere far away? So you didn't see the culprit? I'm sorry. I wish I could be of more help. But I know I wasn't the one who shot you. Your colleagues seem to think you're a suspect though. I wanted the information you had for me, so why would I shoot you before I got it? Information, huh? I wonder what info I had for her. Let's ask her about the girl with the bow. By the way, I see you have a little roommate. Camilla? How do you know about her? There was a tiny incident at your apartment a little while ago. An incident? What kind of incident? What happened? Is Camilla alright? She's fine, thanks to her loyal little friend, Missile. Although I did have a little trouble bringing him back to life. Oh my, what in the world is going on? Why would anybody want to hurt Camilla and Missile? You're being targeted by a certain organization. What? I saw them. The people who were calling you their target. So I'm a suspect and a target? Could this night possibly get any worse? It does sound pretty rough. Are you sure you'll be okay on your own? Huh? You know what they say, when it rains, it pours. Isn't it time you admitted you need me? Need my powers? I'm sorry. I can't cooperate with you. Yes, you saved my life tonight. I'm completely grateful for that. But as a detective, I still can't trust you. That's too bad. Let's ask her about the information. So I had some important information that you wanted, huh? That's right. You called the station yesterday and you asked to talk to me. You told me you had an important lead on the case I was working on. Important lead, eh? You said you wanted me to meet and talk to me directly tonight at the junkyard. And you fell for it, even given how fishy it sounds? You're the last person I want to hear that from, you know. But I just couldn't let it go, no matter how shady it seemed. That's because I'm running out of time. Hey, that's right. You said something was going down tonight. Does that something have to do with the case you're working on? I'm sorry, but I can't talk about it. Oh boy, but I guess I understand. And that's about it. So what are you gonna do now? Run, I guess. Well, catch me again if I don't get out of here. And I have to get to the restaurant. I'm worried about Camilla. Oh yeah, what was it? The chicken kitchen on Dead End Drive, right? What about you, Cecil? What are you gonna do? I don't know, to tell you the truth. You're my only lead. If you leave... I just realized, you and I are in the same boat. We're both looking for answers tonight, and neither one of us has anybody to help us. That about sums it up. Hey, even if you can't cooperate with me, how about if we just agree to use each other? That's not a bad idea. You're on. But can I ask you to do a favor for me first? What's that? I need you to sneak into a certain place for me. A prison, to be exact. Prison? That's the place I was calling from the office upstairs. I want you to go find out a certain prisoner's work schedule for tomorrow. Work schedule? For a prisoner? Yes, the prisoners are given different job details every day. Each prisoner's schedule for the next day is written on a small blackboard in his cell. So just go and check out a certain prisoner's blackboard, huh? Okay. His prisoner number is D99. If you do that for me, I'll cooperate with you. Okay, you're on. Okay, see you later. See you. But don't die again, if you can help it. Look, the desk lamp is so happy. It looks like I hold the key to the case Lynn is investigating. And she holds the key to solving the mystery of me. So we've started a strange relationship of cooperation. Lynn gave me an assignment. My task is to go check out tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99. I'd better get to the prison. And that's gonna bring us to the end of chapter 5. If you've watched this far, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have enjoyed. And I'm gonna be seeing you guys in the next one. As always, have a beautiful day.